Everyone, welcome back to more Pokemon. Let's see here. Sorry, my other screen was kind of weird. Well, my other PC screen. Anyway, welcome back to more Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. And it's fucking hell, Shining Pearl. I knew I was gonna fuck it up. I had such a good timing on it too. I had a good timing, then I ruined it, and now I lost it. But yeah, last time we got ourselves our 7th badge, and I guess Yuki, which I think was in the last scoring session. I don't remember. Anyway. Now we're taking on the Galactic Hideout. So this is basically just gonna be the Team Galactic saga. So strap yourselves in for the long Team Galactic saga. It was basically lasting from like, I don't know, the last 5 minutes or so of the last part until the end of Mount Coronet, I guess. There you go. Oh man. Also, I was like just reminded about like the worst game of all time potentially. Very big contender. Sonic Free Riders. I forgot that game existed because I think last video I stated like, oh yeah. You know, most like the Sonic games that I personally have played are better than Generation 8 of Pokemon in a sense, outside of Legends Arceus, because I actually enjoyed that game. I think I said something along the lines of that, which is not entirely true, because back when it was first released, I actually did play a bit of it, of Sonic Free Riders. And at someone else's house. I never owned an Xbox 360, never have, never probably will. And yeah. I never gonna play Sonic Free Riders. That is a game that I will never play in my life. But I have played it, but I won't play it again. Because it is literally unplayable. It's the only game that I have played that is actually unplayable. Like you have like, for example, the first Sonic Riders, which I don't like because I can't play it. It is way too difficult to play because there's no learning curve. It's just like, here you go. Here's everything. There's not like a good tutorial to teach you how to do everything in the game, and that way you can get better at it. What? You dick. I thought I could get in there. But yeah, there's no like learning like tutorial, I guess. Which I hate, because it's like tutorials I love, because that allows me to know how to do things. Like Sonic Riders Zero Gravity has a way lower like tolerance, or like, yeah, learning curve. It is way more simplified. And while, look, having a quote-unquote a little bit of a difficult game isn't really a problem if you don't have any way of teaching the player how to do everything that you can do in the game, or at least most of the basic things in order to beat the game, then you got a shitty ass game on your hands. I'm just being honest with you. So that's why I don't like Sonic Riders. It's a game that I have never beaten. I think it's the only Sonic game I actually own that I've never beaten. And that I have played, obviously. Because I own like Sonic Lost World, which I've never played. Now, actually, Sonic and the Black Knight counts. No, wait, I never played that one. I was confused with Sonic and the Secret Rings, which I have played and beaten, but I don't think I've. Actually, I think I've played Black Knight, but never beat it. So yeah. But there's a difference there. It's like, it's a game that I own that I've never beaten, because beforehand I didn't own it. And also that in the sense of the game that I've played, but when I played it, I didn't own own it. It was my sister's. So yeah, now I have it for myself. So maybe one day, future Let's Play. I know, I would love to tackle the Sonic series because I like Sonic. But that's gonna take a long ass time because I got other shit to do. I still have like a lot of Pokemon games to play. There's also, I mean, I need to be God of War, Last of Us as well. I also need to continue on and well, beat Assassin's Creed 3 and Ratchet & Clank 2. And maybe then afterwards, later on, also starting up the next game in the series. Assassin's Creed 4, I guess, and what was the other one called? Ratchet & Clank 3, wow, I'm stupid. But I have been going through a bad patch recently, so that's why I couldn't record, or didn't record a lot. That's why everything kind of went to a standstill. And I'm kind of trying to pick it back up, but it is difficult from time to time, certain days. It actually becomes kind of difficult, so it's like then I don't record, but that's like most of the damn week. But now I'm here, and I'm recording. I also have gained a lot of weight, I've noticed. Now that I'm sitting here, I've noticed that I've gained a lot of weight. And I have a lot of back problems now. Also, apparently, also apparently, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s is getting finally, after 50 years, it's getting a dub. I mean, these do make a fairly decent amount of sense. Konami has announced the Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's dub will begin airing in the US on Disney XD on June 6th, 2022, with the show premiering for streaming on Hulu the next day on June 7th. Oh god. Too bell battle. Damn. Can I get into the double battle? Move! You are a dick! Gotcha. No further details details such as the identities of the English voice actors or English names for the characters have been confirmed as of this time. And for those who are likely to ask, no physical version of Rush Duels has been announced either. What? But that's so dumb. You're gonna give us Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s. And then you're not gonna give us the actual card game? Are you stupid? The whole point of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the fact that the anime is a promotion for the card games. That's why the decks of every main characters don't make any sense at all, because of the fact that they need to promote the new cards in that sense. So they got new cards, and then the game will give that to us eventually, or never. But now it's like there's not gonna be a Rush Duels is not gonna be in the, because in case you know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Rush, I guess. The Rush dueling format is exclusive to Japan, which is really weird. So apparently they're gonna give us Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's the dub, and that's it. It's the weirdest shit I've seen. Ah shit, I forgot to check my mailbox. I actually ordered like mostly a Blackluster Soldier deck. Well, the cards that I missed obviously in order to make the deck. The deck's garbage, don't get me wrong, I made it, so it's not gonna be any good at all, but I got most of the cards. However, I still need 2 copies of Chaos Space, which should be on their way or have already arrived. I do not know which one it is. Alright, how's the experience growth of everyone doing. But yeah, so I want those cards. Like the other cards I all got. I didn't get every card because like Blackluster Soldier of Chaos is like $100 and I'm not shelling that out for a single card. That is way too much money. Also, I watched a new TV series while I was gone, I guess. Well, in between the last score and this one. Because in like a week's time, I watched the entirety of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And I really liked it. I thought it was funny. I didn't it's not perfect. God, no. It is not perfect at all. There's not a chance in hell that it is. But most of the episodes are solid. I hated episode 1 of season 8 though. I don't like when they put political shit in entertainment. So when they talk about like the murder of George Floyd or something like that, I'm just like, why is this here? Because I kind of watch TV series and play games and, you know, watch movies in order to kind of escape reality. Are you kidding me? This leads nowhere. But like you can have like messages in this and political garbage in there. However, do it in a subtle manner. I think that is more tasteful. Otherwise, for me, it sours the entire episode, which it did here. But those are like really few in the series itself. There's like a couple of them. Because like, for me, I really enjoyed what they did with Holt as well, because like he's gay, which they do point out, but they don't really go political over it, you know. It's just like they're just like, yeah, he's gay. And to be honest, it takes like 8 seasons for Holt to kiss Kevin, and it's like when I saw that, I did find it a bit weird, not gonna lie, but I was also like, aw, finally, yes. I'm not like, aw, but I was like, yes. The aw did come out, but it was immediately followed up by finally. Oh my god. Because I really like these characters. So yeah, but I enjoyed the show overall. I would say it's probably like an 8 out of 10, maybe even a 9. If you haven't watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I would highly recommend it. It's a comedy cop show. And the comedy is most of the time surely there. Like, I got into it by watching like compilations on like YouTube. Where I just got like Captain Holt being serious for 5 minutes, some shit like that, like those videos. I clicked on one by accident, watched it, loved it, then YouTube was like, here's more. I didn't really want to watch more, but I was like, alright, fuck it. I'll watch some more. So I watched more, and then after that I was like, I'm gonna watch the series. So yeah, that one was really good. I really enjoyed it. But like, that's all I can say really about it, because it's not like it left like such a huge impact on me. I just really enjoyed it. And that's it, kind of like moving on. So that's why I'm kind of more leaning towards like an 8, because I did love it, but there are episodes that didn't really work for me, and also, you know, it's not really a series that I would rewatch over and over and over again, but I don't really do that with TV series. Unless I absolutely fucking love it, then I will. But then also it needs to take like a year's time. But I wouldn't mind it if one day in the far future I found it on the site for like the entire series for like $50, and I'd just pick it up. All 8 seasons. If I found that shit for like $50, something like that, I'd pick up the entirety of Brooklyn Nine-Nine in a heartbeat. No joke, I'm just picking that up immediately. Because I personally really enjoyed it. Probably a platinum thing where they put something there. And that's basically all I did while I was gone, kind of. And play like, and beat Pokemon Ruby like 3 times. Plus beat Pokemon Sapphire with the team that I'm actually gonna use for my third. You know what they say? Third time's the charm. Third iteration of Pokemon Sapphire. And then I'm gonna go, which will be the final one. I don't care. I'm not changing anything anymore. It's giving me too much headaches just to change it once. So, it's, you know, all these changes have given me headaches. So I'm just like, don't care. Let's see here. What do you use? Alright, starting off with Murkroy. Actually. Yeah, it was a lot of trouble beating Pokemon Ruby 3 times in a row because it just pissed me off, especially the first time. The first time I beat it, I was really upset at myself. Because I was like, okay, I'm gonna pick Mudkip because it's the easiest one to speedrun Gen 3, or at least Ruby and Sapphire. Pick Mudkip, catch myself a Zigzagoon for HMs, catch myself a Taillow for Fly and Grovyle, the upcoming Grovyle that's gonna come, and that I have to beat. And in a sense, that was basically it. Maybe also another water type for Dive. Well, Dive and Waterfall, I guess. So that would be the team. But then I was like, I started off with Swampert and then I decided to make an entire team. Like my iteration of May's team, I guess. Which really took up a lot of time, and that's why it pissed me off, because like, this is supposed to be done really fast. Second time I didn't do that. I did not do that second time. I also had a really cool moment happen to me, and I don't remember what it is, so I can't really talk about it, and it hurts, because I remember something cool happening, like a really clutch moment. And I don't remember what it is. So maybe I'll just blurt it out whenever I do Pokemon Sapphire. I'll just be like, oh my god, this happened. But it was a struggle in that sense. And also I used the cloning glitch in Generation 3 to get berries. To get, in a sense, to plant berries. Because, you know, the time in my Generation 3 games, the battery's dead. So, time doesn't work in the game. Not the biggest issue, but still a problem, nonetheless. He moves his entire body when he does that. It's like a supermodel or some shit like that. But yeah, like I basically, because of the fact that time-based events don't work, because in my Ruby Sapphire and both of my Emeralds, the battery inside the cartridge is dead. Which means the time-based events don't work, so I can't plant the berries. I mean, I could, but then they'll never ever grow. So... however, in Pokemon Emerald, you, in Pokemon Emerald, you can, clone Pokemon in that sense. There's like a glitch in order to clone Pokemon, I guess, and you can use that. Wait a minute, hold the phone here. You don't really have a super effective move against that dumb shit. Yeah, so I decided to clone the berries, specifically not Pokemon. I mean, I did that before as well, but how do you think I got so many shinies? No. A couple of them were done like that. I caught like the base form legitimately, and then I cloned it and evolved the fucker, because I'm not even dealing with that shit. So yeah. So I cloned the berries. In a sense, it's kind of like a faster version of planting the berries. Oh god, this is Kadabra again. Well, this time I don't have a dark type up, so your Psychic can potentially work against world-renowned rapper Zone. Or Z1, I guess, but Zone. Real name being Zone. Ah, okay. Oh no, Reflect. What will I possibly do? What will I do against Reflect when my entire team that I'm going to use against you uses special attacks? I don't know. Somebody help me, please. I'm running a blank on this one. I just don't know what I will do. So yeah, so I basically cloned the berries. Made Pokeblocks. Apparently I needed 6 in total to fill up my Pokemon completely. So basically I used 6 of them to make the Pokeblocks. Traded over everyone... Well, 5 of my 6 Pokemon. Traded over the 5 that I wanted to use in contest. Gave them the Pokeblocks. Then, if needed, I would also give them the moves that they need, you know. In a move tutor wise, you know. If a move tutor exists, like I did it as legitimately as I could. I only used Pokemon Emerald for the berries because I can't get those. And I'm not gonna wait until post-game to get that shit. And also, I can't actually get both berries in a single game because you need to see Latias and Latios in order to be able to have that. But there's no way to see both of them in one game outside of, like, event. But the event doesn't exist, so shut up. But I was able to pull it off eventually. You know, basically give everyone every Pokemon. But yeah, and then I traded them all back. Did the contests, had some struggles for like the cute one and the smart one, which actually the smart one is kind of funny because the Pokemon that I used for the smart one really was dedicated towards its condition to win the first like 2 ribbons. After that, the next one was fine. I barely won it, but I won it without having my condition be the definitive factor. Then it took me like this, and then on the second try in the masterclass contest, I beat that one as well, and even got the picture in the museum. And that of the Pokemon that struggled so much in the beginning. The tough one was fucking easy. I had the perfect plans planned out. I knew exactly what to do. Use Harden, use Tackle or Double Edge, depending of course on my position after I used Harden. If I was at the bottom of the list, I'd use a Double Edge because fuck you, I ain't doing this shit. Cute was annoying, but that's because a lot of Pokemon like to use Attract, and it worked on my Pokemon. So most of the time I was too nervous to move, or some bullshit like that, and I did not like that. Let's see here, okay,